£4.88. Run. Run quick. That's ridiculous. Right, so we got a new map. Now, I seriously want to pronounce it Hillbilly, but it's not. It's Hillaby Creek. This is by Gamer Designs, 219.68 megabyte on the download. And it says there, welcome to Hillaby Creek, pronounced Hill-a-Bee. Fair enough. It's a world in its own where you are in charge of your own future. Oh, excellent. Now, what are we talking about from a slot count perspective? If you come on here on Farm Manager and start from scratch, you're going to use 1016 slots. Now, if you come on here on New Farmer, you're going to use 1201. And the difference is going to be the equipment. So, if we go into this menu here, we've got under small tractors, we've got the Boorer 6105. We've got under medium tractors, the John Deere 7810. On the large tractors, we've got the John Deere 7R290. On the harvesters, we've got the John Deere T560. On the forestry machines, we've got the Rotney H21D and the Rotney F20D. On the cars, we've got the Mahindra Retriever and the Lizard Pickup 1986. On the trailers, we've got the Crampy Half-Pipe HP20. Then we'll come down to headers. We've got the John Deere 625X. On the ploughs, we've got the Pottinger Servo 25. Oh, 1.2 metre working with, dear oh dear. On the cultivators, we've got the Lemkin Carrot 12500 KUA. That's better, 5 metre. On the power harrows, we've got the Kuhn HR 4040. On the seeders, we've got the Kuhn Venta 4030. And then on the planters, we've got the Lemkin Azurit 9. And then on the forestry equipment, we've got the Kesler 144ND. That's not a bad set of equipment, to be fair. And as you can see, you've got forestry and agriculture. That's pretty much what leads to the map. So if we come out of that and we'll go into this section. So this is your map, and you'll see it's pretty much split in two by the river there. So the top half is basically farming, and the bottom half and a little bit of the right hand side there is going to be your forestry section. I mean, you have got a bit of forestry up there as well. But this is all right. So if we come on here, we click on that section. Now, if you come on here on Farm Manager Start from Scratch, obviously you don't own any land. But if you come on here on New Farmer, you own this area here. That's got all your start fields. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You then own this area up here, this area here, this area here, and then a bit of woodland there to get some forestry on the go. Now, obviously, you go through it. There's different prices, 115 grand there. 53 grand for that bit, 150 over there. So there's varying prices knocking around. You go for whichever one you want. Now, whilst we're on this subject, if we come down to the shop menu, because there's good news. Everything that you'd normally be able to sell on a map, you can sell on a map here. Obviously, you've got your usual like seeds and fertilizer and herbicide. You can't sell that sort of stuff. But everything else, there's a place to sell it all, which is very nice indeed. Now, we'll go back into this menu because there's a couple of different things in the menu, shall we say, specifically to this map. So if we come on to sheds, we'll go all the way along to the end. So we've got this one here, the easy shed, the hay shed, 35.5 grand to buy. Although to be fair, that looks like the other easy shed, mind you, but this is specifically to this map. Okay, and we'll come up and we'll go into containers because there's a couple of these at the end. So we've got the Hillaby Creek mod along the bottom there. So we've got the petrol tank, we then got the large petrol tank, and then we then got the Karma 16. We then come up to factories and we'll scroll along to the end again. So we've got the BGA or biofuel production, which is a little bit different, mind you. And then we've got the carpentry there. Again, looks like the standard one, to be fair. Then we'll come up to greenhouses. We've got this one here. It's a large greenhouse. Looks all fairly standard for that. And then we'll come up to animals. And we've got a cow pasture. It's a custom large cow pasture. Although, to be fair, it's got 25 capacity on it. It's not really that large, though, is it? But all right, we'll carry on. So you start the map. We'll go back up to the map. You start the map on the left-hand side here. So this is going to be your start farm if you come on New Farmer. So we're at the front of the house, and you'll notice there's no sleep trigger around the main farmhouse, which is interesting, should we say. I mean, there's plenty of houses knocking around, especially over there. You can place down like a duffel bag or whatever. and have a sleep sugar wherever you want. But on the main farmhouse, there's not one there. Right, fair enough. And you got this little map here. That's right, you are here with the arrow. A few things dotted around. Now we'll come back down this side of the house. You've got a silo over here. This is going to be your farm silo. So you load in and load out there. There's a crow picking up the crumbs. Fair enough. Then we'll come back over here. You've got a barn, bit of storage for you, and we've also got a diesel tank. So this looks like the barn from Elm Creek. And we'll come up to this bit here. So click on that. Refill silo is going to hold 10,000 litres. It's empty at the minute. We'll come over here. Bit more storage under there for you. Bit more storage under there. That's where most of your equipment is. And we'll come over here because I think this is ace. And you've got this fence pretty much penning you in. But we'll hop over that. Got a little shed in there. Campers, please self-register. Stop and pay here. You've got a little cabin. But you come down here, got these signs. Pond Marlow, license required, do a bit of fishing. Oh, that's ace. I mean, looking at it from a farming perspective, you could back a trailer down into the water, no problem, get some free water, but look at that, go out on a boat. Oh, that's ace. Oh, I like that. Very nice. Right, and that's basically your main start farm. There's not really that much to it. So what we're going to do, we're going to move on, because we're going to come up to this area up here. Now, the thing with this map is there is a couple of areas that you need to buy. So what we're going to do, we're going to click on that. We're going to buy that area. So 23 grand, because it had rented train to start with. But now, yeah, got some silo action. So you got your rented train right there. Very nice, because there is a train that goes round. And then you got your taken out point from your train there, or to your train there. And then down this side, go in there is where you load into that silo. Oh, very nice. Do like a nice train. Although, to be fair, having to rent the train does put the price up a little, but, you know, you do get better prices when you're using a train. Fair enough. Right, we're going to move on because it's going to come down to this area here. So as you can probably tell from the icon, this is going to be your cow barn, pasture, whatever you want to call it. So we'll click on that there. Now, I haven't put any of these cows in. They are here as the start farm. So we've already got 20 in. It only holds 25. That's a nice little touch. We've already got cows in, which is all right. You've got your water input there, food input there. That's where you take your milk out. Oh, I like that. Just off the road a little. I mean, you've even got these gates that you can open here if you want to back your trailer in. Ah, very nice. Right, we're going to move on because we are going to go and buy another section. We're going to go and buy this section here. I like that. Yes, thank you very much. Because we're going to come up to this one here. It's just going to be a production chain for you, but it's actually a greenhouse. Now, all these buildings are on the map anyway, so it's not like if you come on the other 3 game modes, they're going to disappear. They're all here, which is great. But obviously, you do have to buy the ground to use the production chains. So you've got your water input there. There's your production chain menu. And there's your pallet spawn point. Fair enough. We're going to move on again because we're going to go by another area. So we're going to go by this part here. Like that. So this is going to be your BGA. So obviously you load your slurry into there. Load your solid stuff into there. Production chain menu over there. That's where you take out your digestate. But if we go into here, click on that. Because we've got a lot of different options. We'll turn them all off. Because obviously it's rather loud. But look at all these. You put grass in, you can put potatoes in, silage, slurry, manure, sugar beet cut, canola, sunflower, corn, and wood chips. That is ace. But the best thing is, you make diesel out of it. Particularly with those like canola, sunflower, corn, and wood chips, you can make diesel. Oh, that's ace. I mean, the top load, well, even like the grass potato does diesel as well. Got silage, slurry, manure, sugar beet cut. Does the usual recipes. You can make your own diesel. That is ace. I mean, it does say there that you can do DEF as well, but it's not really a thing on console, mind you. But make your own diesel. That is ace. Oh, I do like that. So what we're going to do, we're going to spin around we're going to come over the road a little, down this bit, because over here is your debris crusher. So load in there, or load in the top, sell off your stones. And behind here, this is not something we own, this truck and trailer, but you can get in it, which is ace. I mean, we don't need to own it, you can use it. It's not part of the list of stuff that we do own. And I've just got into it, I've hooked up the trailer, and we're away. That is ace, I like that. Just a little borrow the truck if you've got a load of grain on the go. Then we'll come down here, we've got a little workshop trigger for you. So pull your vehicle in this vicinity and fix it all up. So what we'll do, we're going to come over here, because this is going to be a fuel station for you. So we'll go have a look, see how much they're charging. Let's have a look. What's they charging? £4.88. Run. Run quick. That's ridiculous. That really is. I mean, you come over here, there's your main shop menu if you want to go into that way. Now we're going to go back into the map, because we're going to go click on that, and we're going to buy this section like that. So another production chain. So around the corner, as you can see, it's going to be a carpentry. So you've got your production chain menu there, all fairly simple. And you come back round here, that's where you load your wood in, sell your wood icon. And then we'll come around here, and you've got your pallet spawn point. And what we'll do as well, we'll turn around, we'll go over here, because we're going to click back up to the map again, buy another little section, which is this one here. I say little section, it's quite big, it's going to cost 146 grand, but you buy it like that. Yeah, thank you very much. Got another fuel tank. So you come up here, set of gates there, open them up. Obviously come in, got a bit of storage under here if you wanted to. Obviously that comes with a load of fields as well. There's your menu. 25,000 litres in there. Yeah, and you've got all those fields as well. That's alright. Right, we're going to quickly jump over to this one. So as you can imagine, this is going to be your animal dealer. So this is a big open space. Plenty of room to spin the truck around. Pull your vehicle here, load it up. And what we'll do, we'll have a little run out as well, because there's plenty of storage areas knocking around. You can store some stuff under, no problem. Because once you come up past that truck that you can borrow, there's a couple of other things over the road, which is very nice. I do like this little town area. It's alright, this is. Gives it a little bit of life to the map. You know, sometimes fields, you know, rolling fields carry on and on and on, and you sort of get lost in the moment, but this is really nice. So we come here, so we've got a sell point, so I imagine this is going to be restaurant or diner. So you load your stuff into there, so we'll click on that. What's it going to be called? Restaurant or diner? Oh, fast food restaurant. There you are, so that's that one. And this should be supermarket, so stuff into there. We'll click on that. Yeah, supermarket. Excellent. And what we'll do, we'll come back out, and we'll go over here. This is another sell point, Johnson's Farmers Market. So you got your sell point there. You got a sell wood icon there for some reason. Right, fair enough. And we'll come around this side. And you got a silo. Oh, there. What's that one called actually? Sell all. So that should. Oh, hold on. Which one's which? So you got a loading in point there. I'd imagine that's going to be for your loose crop. And this side going to be for your pallets. Seems the most likely path for the course, I'd imagine. Right, we're going to move on now, because we're going to go buy something a little extra. We're going to come over here. We're going to buy this one, like that. Yes, thank you very much. What's something else? This is going to be another sell point for you. So this is GHB grain elevator. So you just pull up there, sell your stuff into there. Very nice. And we'll come back out of there. We'll go over the road this little bit. Is your sawmill. Very nice. Come over to the corner. We also got rent a train option. Right there. And up here is where you've got another icon. Like that. So we'll click on that. This is your train wood sell. So what you do with this, you load all your wood onto your train. And as it comes through this bit, it automatically sells it. So you haven't got to worry about unloading it or anything like that. That's ace. Oh, I do like that. So obviously got this sawmill here. Now that's not really the sawmill. So we're going to move down to this bit here, because this is your actual sawmill. So we'll go over here. You got your production chain menu right there. Fair enough. Do your usual. Then we'll come over there. There's your Salwood icon. You load your wood onto those there. We'll come down here to where you take your wood chips out. That's your pallet spawn point there. And we've also got, if we spin around, come over this side, we've got another sell point just by those blue icons. So we get over there, we'll have a look to see what they're called. So obviously this is going to be another wood sell point. So we'll go back up to the map. We'll have a look to see what this is called. So this one, I'm going to call lumber cell. Fair enough. We'll come over here, we've got another diesel tank. So obviously pull your vehicle by the side of it. Click on that. Job's a good one. So 25,000 litres in there. Very nice. Right. We're going to move on again. So we're going to come down to this area here. So this is the part of land that you actually own on New Farming. But this is where all your forestry equipment, should we call it, is going to be starting off on the map. So you've got your tractor there with your trailer, with your wood trailer. You've got your tree harvester there. And then we go back into there. Obviously this is the bit of land that you own. I'm going to do a bit of forestry. You're all set up, ready to go. Oh, that's all right. Right. We are going to come over to this area here, because we're going to click on that and we're going to buy that. Yes, thank you very much. We're going to come down to here. So obviously this is going to be another option for you doing your train. So you call your train up, pull it over there, load in and load out. You load in from your trailer there, and you load into your trailer there. If we spin around, there's your rent a train option. Ooh, very nice. And also part of this, because obviously we've got these fields up here, there's a little silo in the corner there. Only shows up as an icon on the map when you buy the area, which is what's been going on so far. So obviously some of the productions haven't been there until you buy the land. It's over here, which is very nice. So have a little run through this field that we now own. So I've got potatoes. Oh, that's a hard job, potatoes anyway. And here it is. So we'll click on that. Empty, so you can have seeds, mineral feed or seeds, 27,300 litres. Fill it up, and away you go. And that is basically that. I mean, there's a lot on this map if you're into your forestry. We'll say that, because we'll come over, we'll have a little flyover, because obviously that, the bit that we've had a look around is basically the top half of the map, because the rest is just trees and trees and trees and more trees and even more trees than that. And it is quite hilly as well, so you are going to have something with a decent bit of horsepower behind it, because otherwise you're going to get stuck and you're not going to go anywhere. But if you're into your forestry, this is a nice map for you, because there's plenty of trees on there. But also, if you want to do a bit of farming on the side as well, and I'm stuck in the woods, dear oh dear, you got that side of it as well, which is great. And this bit here, I think this is ace with the river. Got a little bridge coming across, got all the stonework. We'll come up the side of the bank here. It's got all the stonework, the retaining wall. That is wow nice. I do like that. Very nice. Right, so that's your map tour done for you. Drop it in the comments below. Are you going to smash out a bit of forestry? We're going to smash out some fields. Maybe place some more animal pens down. We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.